What's up, all you Film Cave watchers?
Lovers.
Film Cave lovers. Welcome back into another episode. This is Steve. With me as always, I'm Casey. Here we go.
Let's do it.
Dancing music.
Dancing.
All right. Brief show for you this week. We're going to talk about a few of the latest
Trailers
that have hit the interweb. First of all, and this one was suggested by my wife. She was really excited for us to talk about this one.
Yes.
It's Split, the new one from M. Night Shyamalan.
Shamalama Ding Dong.
Shamalama Ding Dong. It stars James McAvoy as a man with multiple personalities. 28
different personalities.
So detail-oriented. Yeah.
So basically, it's the trailer sets up where this man has these three girls in the car. The guy gets taken over, or something happens to him, and then James McAvoy, his character, kidnaps these three girls.
Right.
And then through the course of the film, it looks like he takes on these different characteristics of his personalities, and it basically comes down to something's going to happen to them. And there's like hints at like there being an actual like creature or monster that maybe he's turning into.
Right.
You know,
could possibly
like
be
like some kind of transformation. Like he's seeing like a psychiatrist, and she's saying that his potential is not yet reached yet, and when he reaches that potential, it could be very disastrous. So I don't know. I'm hesitant just because of M. Night Shyamalan's history, and there's always like a lots of like scary tone, like a suspenseful kind of tone with like a monster kind of twist sometimes into it.
Right.
I'm just not sure if I trust him anymore. I haven't seen any movies since forever. I think I saw The Happening. It was the last movie I saw of M. Night Shyamalan, and that was freaking
Who calls
awful.
it a lemon drink? It's lemonade. Well, I think he got a strong actor in McAvoy.
And that's the thing too. He always gets
he
good.
Looks really intriguing.
And he gets good people, good actors to be in his movies. And then I don't know if it just doesn't ever
McAvoy
do
up
well.
there, like with some of the strong. I mean, with like Sam Jackson, Bruce Willis.
Yeah.
You know, like in his earlier movies, like Unbreakable and The Sixth Sense, of course, which like launched him. I think he had a good script. This this time around, something that really is like, man, this is like. And yeah, could be.
He's better writer than director.
This script is really strikes me as cool or interesting. I get to play all these different parts in like one role.
Yeah.
Hopefully, not every single one of his movies is going to be like, okay, here's the setup for the twist, or whatnot. But
that's kind of what it.
The trailer looks scary and looked intriguing by McAvoy's performance, and I think Shyamalan still has that name.
Oh yeah.
Recognition.
He has the name recognition, but I don't know if it's what it was.
Right.
So
right.
Maybe
well,
it's just a comeback.
after some weaker
flops,
some weaker movies, I'm still intrigued by I kind of see his name on it. I'm like,
right.
Perk
You
up a little bit.
You
like,
look
what's
at
this?
it, but then with McAvoy attached and the just from the trailer, the performance looks really awesome.
Yeah.
What else did we watch? We watched the Lego Batman trailer.
Yeah. That
was a new trailer that came out.
Yeah.
So it's got Will Arnett as Batman again.
Yes.
And then who did you say?
Michael Cera as Robin. Zach Galifianakis as the Joker. Ray Fiennes as Alfred.
The trailer looks really funny, and it plays on.
Rosario Dawson.
That's it. Okay, it sounded familiar.
Dawson. Okay.
So Rosario Dawson's playing like the who is it? The mayor? She sounds like a mayor or some kind of political figure.
It's like a spin off of Commissioner Gordon.
Right. And it looks hilarious, and the Lego, I think they've done it again with this, following up with the Lego movie, now Lego Batman and all this kind of stuff. And it looks hilarious for adults and kids.
Right.
And I can't wait to see it.
That'll be huge.
Huge.
We also saw a new Wonder Woman trailer that was just released.
It focuses more on her and her kind of what she's doing in the movie and her kind of character and where she goes with it.
And
it's more
upping the action.
Yeah, ass kicking
in a typical like second trailer. Yeah,
I like her look. I like her look of Wonder Woman. I like what she's like. I feel like this is going to be a really good comeback from Batman vs Superman, which was not as good as I wanted it to be, and Suicide Squad, which is also not as good as I wanted it to be.
It's
better
tone,
than the last two.
Well, the tone looks good. It looks like. I mean, hopefully the story is a little bit more coherent.
Right.
I think from that second trailer, it was a little all over the place.
Yeah, I feel like it's maybe like there isn't like necessarily a time jump, but there's an introduction to her back then, and then she somehow gets introduced to like World War whatever 2 you said.
I think one.
So maybe it's like back in her day, and then she kind of gets introduced into World War I through Chris Pine's character. And then he brings her in, and then she kind of gets into the story that way, and then maybe hopefully there's some kind of introduction or some kind of connection to the whole Justice League thing that's going to happen next year. So having said that, we posted on our Facebook page about the Flash movie.
Oh yeah.
And how starring Ezra Miller.
Yep.
Another director has now dropped out of that movie.
Yes, the second director this year has now left.
For creative
differences and wanted to move in a different direction. I mean, some movies seem like did anybody even direct this?
Well, see, I think maybe Marvel does it differently, where they pick a director and they're like, "Look, this is how we want it. Direct it. This is what's going to happen," and they choose yes or no. It didn't happen with Ant-Man. He decided to go off on his own, but I mean, it still worked out, and he still had credit for writing and all that kind of stuff. So maybe they're not doing that as well. Maybe they're not handling the directing jobs on this movie. Yeah. As well as they should be. I don't know.
Next year, it could be a big year for them.
I hope
with
so.
Wonder Woman looking really good.
Wonder Woman and then
Justice League. That has some real potential to bounce back. And, then it won't matter. They're just they're just digging themselves out of a huge hole. A new trailer called Life.
Oh, yeah.
Which hits next summer.
Ryan Reynolds,
Jake Gyllenhaal, Rebecca Ferguson. Yeah, really good threesome there.
Right. So it's kind of has like a weird. It takes place in outer space.
Yeah. There's gonna be a lot of space movies like December into the next year.
Right.
That's a big
space ones.
Yeah.
It's a big
genre. Subgenre.
There you go.
Right now.
So they're out in outer space. They're on a space station, and they find a new form of life. Looks like kind of like a plant or something like that, and so they're all happy about that they found this new thing, and then it starts to hurt. It hurts one of them. I don't know. It's weird. Yeah. It's like almost like it's like he's like playing with it with his hands, and then it like starts to kind of take him or eat him or something. Something happens.
I don't know. Yeah, it's a very alien-esque vibe from the trailer. I mean.
And now it's like, and so now they want to go and help him in the trailer, but half of them do, half of them don't. Don't open the door, don't let him out, because then that could be bad for all of us, a virus or something like that.
Yeah.
So now it looks like they're all battling with each other, and I don't know, it's pretty vague right now. We don't know a lot about it.
Yeah.
But it looks interesting with all those actors.
Teaser trailer.
Do you know who directed it?
No, I don't. I was gonna look it up, but
let's check it out. There you go.
No, he's dead. Try Life 2017, because it comes out next year. There we go.
Hey.
Daniel Espinosa. Okay. Woo! So Ryan Reynolds, director from Safe House.
Alien-esque.
Could be a good summer one. I mean, it
comes out next year.
I don't know. It looks a little bit.
I'm going to see it for Jake Gyllenhaal and Ryan Reynolds.
I'm gonna go see it for Rebecca Ferguson.
Sure you are.
Yeah.
Sure you are.
She's my girl.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's all I got, man.
All the news this week. Yeah. We're going to be doing a special Friday live episode of the theater movies that are coming out on Friday.
Yes.
Next week.
So excited.
This week. We're going to be doing that. So you should, if you don't watch this, we'll post it on our Facebook page. But just so you guys know, wait for us on Friday. We'll be live in the Film Cave on Friday.
Live from the Film Cave. It's Friday night.
So that's Casey. I'm Steve. Thanks for following us or watching us.
Thanks for always watching.
Check us out on Facebook, and that's it.
That's it.
Thanks, Casey.
Thanks, Steve.
Good night.
Good night.